Stewart has the... Oh, Stewart loses in the whoops!
Suzuki about ready to close their doors? Quite possibly. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It's very important to stay close to the channel in these very, very crazy moto times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, speaking of rainbows and sunshine, Suzuki could use some rainbows and sunshine right about now. They're in massive, massive trouble. Listen, friends, no shock to anybody that follows the moto industry. Suzuki has not exactly been the bike to ride for a while. It's like one of those situations like you and your buddies, you and the boys are going riding. One of the boys is like, hey man, my neighbor wants to come riding with us. You're like, cool, no problem. What do they ride? They ride a quad. You're like, oh yeah, dude, maybe they should like just meet us there. It's this almost the same thing. If you were to say he rides a Suzuki, you'd be like, oh cool, he can ride with you, bro. Listen, the realities are if you're a pro riding the Suzuki, you're not riding it because you want to. You're riding it because you have to. You have no choice. Suzuki has been hurting for a while, friends. And let's just cut to the chase. The last significant pro to ever ride the Suzuki professionally in motocross or supercross was our good friend James Stewart. And he cartwheeled that thing all over the place. It was the end of his career. No shock to learn that Suzuki has failed to keep up with the other manufacturers. You got to kickstart your bike. When other riders were electrically starting their bike, there's you kicking your bike over. That's just not a good look for you as a pro. It's just clear you're not riding the bike because you want to. You're riding because you have to. If everybody else has features that you don't, that's not good. Hydraulic clutch, fuel injection, electric start, and here you're on some dinosaur? Not a good look. And we have more manufacturers now entering the sport with now Husky making them, and Gas and KTM, basically, all three same one bike, but whatever. They're all there, basically big-time players. Suzuki has no chance. We're seeing a lot of brands. Honda having struggles, Kawi having struggles. Yamaha is really the only Japanese bike left that seems to be doing halfway decent. So my anticipation is, friends, that I don't see any big rider signing up to ride the Suzuki. Do you? Leave it in the comments below. Who do you think would sign? I mean, that's where you go to finish your career. That's where you go when you can't get a ride with anybody else. Look at, like, Bogle was a lights champ. Then he ended up on the HEP Suzuki. Ruined him. He's done. He's gone. He's finished. He will never probably get another factory ride as long as he lives. And there's probably more examples of this out there. I'm a little bit concerned about Suzuki. And listen, I don't want to see these guys fail. I love anybody out there making a go of it, professional. I know when we're at Triple X, we used Cowies. We had Pro Circuit do all our work back in the two-stroke era. Then when we went four-stroke, I think we went Yamaha. We were on the Yamaha four-stroke. We ended with on the CRF, the 450s. I think we did back in box fans when we first started. In fact, Deegan, when he ghost rode his bike off the Coliseum finish line jump in LA, was on a RM125. That was the last time in the two-stroke era that Suzuki actually was a decent bike compared to the others. The equipment was all fairly similar. But the advances in technology now, like I said, if you don't have electric start, hydraulic clutch, fuel injected carb, I mean, dude, you're on the biggest handicap ever. Suzuki's on the verge, I believe, of folding up at minimum their pro supercross motocross effort, at minimum. And they're probably at risk of just losing the whole brand as a whole. Shocking to me. This stuff is completely shocking. This is the craziest moto industry I've ever seen. Absolutely love moto. Ride moto still constantly as much as I can. Watch it religiously. Follow the sport like under a microscope. I absolutely love Moto, but I believe we're going to see some massive, this is probably going to be the craziest season we've ever seen, with the emergence of World Supercross now actually gunning. They are legitimately, they're not coming to be another Bercy, King of Bercy Supercross. World Supercross wants to replace American Supercross, and that's why American Supercross is blocking so many manufacturers and riders from going there. They've never blocked their riders for going to do King of Bercy or one of these Paris Supercrosses. They're blocking people. This is going to be one of the most insane seasons you've ever seen. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as an ex-industry professional. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, win off the track, as you read between the lines and look between the cracks and examine the politics of the sports. You understand what these riders are navigating through. It is so insane right now. Keep your eyes out. I was almost going to say, mark my words, this is probably the last year we're going to see Suzuki. Don't be surprised if you see a presser come out from Suzuki that they've withdrawn any effort they have in Supercross this year. It would not shock me. Stay tuned as a report on all the hard topics. That's what you deserve, and no one else is willing to do it. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, another video should be coming into your screen shortly. I know you're going to love. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go keep it pinned today, and I'll see you on the next video.
Champion with 45 wins under his belt. Stewart has Stewart loses in the whoops! Right here, right? Go! Just one whoop and things go sideways.